Hi YouTube, friends and family. Welcome or welcome back to Renaissance Max. My name is Maxine, and on this channel we are talking about fashion, style, vintage, thrifted items, film art, eventually, all of the things. Welcome back. And on this particular episode, I'm going to be showing you the items that I picked up and showed in my last video but didn't style. So I'll be styling those. And just some new things that I picked up from Zara and H&M. Let's get into it. Starting with the outfit that I have on. This is, I mentioned in the last video, the Janae Naylor collab with Target. The vest, linen blend. It's a little bit on the snug side, just a tad. I'm planning to lose some weight as soon as I get my knee issues dealt with and I can be a little bit more mobile. I'm pretty sure all of this extra weight is on because I've been unable to really move around the way I want to and work out the way I want to. So this is where we're at. But we're gonna get there. Summer's coming, we're gonna be outside. Okay, so I am dressed like a Bohemian Earth Mother, blah blah, Earth Mother today, because I have my hair out and I have no idea what to do with it. I'm starting to realize I don't really like it down or out long, especially because of the gray, and I mean it's like 15 different colors at the moment anyway, so there's that. I prefer it short, and every other week I think I should cut it, but then I think I can make it short anytime I want to, like the way I normally wear it is like in sort of a bob. So I can do that, and I don't really have to cut it. If I cut it, then I feel like I'm going to have less options. And I really need my hair to stay as low maintenance as it has been for the last 20 years. So yeah, I just don't want to have to worry about it. I don't want to have to think about it. It's the last thing I think about on my way out the door, to be honest. So, you know, and I like that. I like that because we all have so many other things to worry about in life, and I don't feel like my hair should be one of them. Not, you know, to worry about. I take care of it. I don't want to ramble on about my hair. That's not what we came here to do. So I want to talk about the stuff that I picked up, particularly, and I did show, like I said, a couple of them in the last video that I did. I got this vest and the skirt. I'll back it up so you can see. It's a maxi denim skirt, the slit in the front. And I got this at the International Center pop-up near the airport. They've been doing these pop-ups. I think this is the third one that I've gone to, the second one this year that they've had, and it's just a huge sort of warehouse type place where they bring in all of these goods that I don't know where they get them from, or where they cobble together all of these groups, and it's just different designers, different manufacturers, whatever. I mentioned that in my last video, and so I got these two items from there. This last one that I went to was $10 for everything. So that's shoes, bags, whatever you find. All of the clothing, except I think the kids' clothing was cheaper, but it was everything for $10. So this was $10, and the skirt was $10. Yeah. I love a bargain. So yeah, this is the first outfit that I'm styling for you. I mean, it's a jean skirt. It's a maxi jean skirt. It can be worn with anything. I can wear it all summer. I can throw on some boots and wear it into the fall and the winter. So very versatile, and I feel the same with the vest. I love it just like this with nothing underneath, because you know a girl does get hot. But I can also, when it's not so tight, throw on a t-shirt or a shirt or something else underneath and showcase its versatility that way. Okay, so this is the first outfit. There's more to come. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. And if you saw my last video, I showed this shirt that I had bought at a thrift store, brand new, 100% cotton, from New Man, which I think is a brand of Top Shop, or Top Man, as it was referred to. Not sure if they're still around. I don't think so. I think they've closed all of the Top Shops, unfortunately. But yeah, so I got this shirt there, and at the International Center, I did end up going back just to see if I could find any more good deals, and I found these red cords. So forgive me for showing stuff that's really out of season right now, but we have to shop out of season for the bargains, right? Not everything I buy will be out of season, but if I come across something that's for winter or fall and it's the middle of July, I'm still gonna get it because it's a good deal. It's not gonna be a good deal come September, October, or November. So there we go. But yeah, let me see if I can go all the way back. These are flare. I don't know if you can see that, but really cute. I love the bright tomato red of it. I think they'll look great in the fall and winter with my red coat, which I'm not putting on today because I will dissolve into a puddle of sweat. But yeah, so second outfit, $10 for the cords, and I think the shirt was probably around the same, maybe $11 or $12. So yeah, this whole outfit was like 22 bucks. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Okay, let's keep going. I've got more. I got another pair of cords. I know. Just bear with me. Hold the phone. Okay, so one more item that I also showed in my last video, which is these camel cords. They're flared, not flared, they're wide leg. And a wide wale. So I love the texture. And you know what? I think they go pretty good with the shirt too. So kept the shirt on. Just wanted to show you, again, another versatile piece, right? And don't hate me, but I'm gonna try it all on with my coat because I just need to showcase this coat one more time. I need you all to join me in celebrating the end of a quest. I just love her so much. I really love the price. It was $45, $44.99 for this coat that I have been looking for over a decade. And I just really wanted actually to see, you can see in the mirror over here, how it would look with these camel cords. I mean, it's not the same tone or anything, but it is a full-on maxi coat, and I love it. I love it. I love how inexpensive it was, considering I've still got the tag on here. The original price was $249. So what is that, like 90% off? That's crazy. Or more. Let's not do math right now. I just want you to soak in the goodness that is this gorgeous coat. And now I have to take it off because I'm going to die. It's way too hot for this kind of nonsense. Okay, I think that's it. No, one more piece. One more piece that I got from the International Center's pop-up sale. And I did actually a photo shoot with it. So let me change the shirt and pop that one on, and then we'll talk about it. Okay. Okay, this is the last piece from the haul, if you will, from the International Center. It is this shirt. I showed it in my last video. Again, did not style it up. I am just wearing it here with the same maxi denim skirt that I had on earlier. And yeah, this shirt, blouse, I think I mentioned in the last video that it was sort of, as soon as I saw it, was reminiscent to me of something that I've seen by Dries Van Noten or even Etro. I should do this button up. And so I really wanted to get it because of that. I just really like that whole sort of pajama style shape at the neck. And so I kind of had a vision for how I wanted to style it up. I don't think I pulled it off. You know how you get the idea for something in your head and you can see it as clear as day, and then you think, oh yeah, this looks great. And it might even look great even after you've tried it on and looked in the mirror. But then when you actually see it on camera, not so much. So yeah, I mean, I think we got some good shots from the look, but it really wasn't kind of giving like that. I styled it with a gorgeous skirt that I got from eBay. I can show you the skirt. It's this beautiful deep rich red checked skirt, midi length. It's got this black lace peeking out from the hem and the sides where there are slits. It has buckets. Yeah, so there you go. Yeah, oh, that's the way I had it on. And I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have tried to do the wrap thing with the belt. Maybe if I just tucked it in and wore the belt through the loops, because I thought there were loops. There are loops. There are belt loops on this skirt. So I could have done that. Maybe that would have made the vision, yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. And then the espadrilles that I wore it with, I got from Ukes. But yeah, and I think they're by Malaparmi. But that was the look, and the hat is one that I bought on a trip that we took to Panama back in 2017. And I don't know what it looked better in my head. Anyway, okay, so those were the pieces that I got from the International Center pop-up. Couple of out-of-season pieces, this shirt, Let's move on to, oh, and of course the coat was from H&M. So that's a new in thing from H&M. And I did get one other, I wouldn't say it's out of season because it has just gotten warm here. And I was out yesterday and it was very cool in the evening, and I saw somebody wearing a coat like mine. So the other thing that I bought from H&M just recently is a trench coat. Now, let's show you this. I already have like 2 or 3 trench coats. Or, yeah, 3? Is this 4? Something like that. But I didn't have just a plain black MAC like this, and I really love just the simplicity of this, the minimalism of it. I love the sheen of it, if you can see that on camera. It's got a sheen to it, and it's got hidden buttons, so I like that. So it's just comes just past my knees, can see it from all the way back here. But yeah, I just really, really love the minimalism of it. It's just something to throw over, you know, it's lined but still very light, and something I can just throw over something, whatever, when it's a little cool outside or even a little drizzly. So yeah, this is new in from H&M, and they might still be around or even on sale at this point. And if I can find it, I'm gonna try and figure out the whole linkage thing. I haven't really been doing that because I've been showing a lot of vintage things, and of course we all know vintage pieces are one-offs, and you just have to get out there and hunt them down. Okay, so that was yet another piece that I got from H&M, and I got a piece from Zara. And I'm not sure if I want to keep this piece. I'm still thinking about it. Did a photo shoot. I'll pop up some pictures. Again, I was like, yeah. Okay. I feel like I really just, it's gorgeous, right? If you've been to Zara recently, then you've probably seen this skirt or looked at their offerings online. I particularly love this part at the top. Let's take the hanger off. This part at the top where you can see the navy poking through, and it's a little bit, like it's a navy ribbon that's just lined along the inside edge and pokes up above the waistline there, and even just the way it's pleated here, and then the bold coloration. This is exactly the kind of thing my mother would have worn in the 50s, and I have pictures of her. If I can find one, I'll pop it up. I have pictures of her dressed in something like this. It was definitely her style and her silhouette, and it reminded me of that. And so it just, as soon as I walked into the store and saw it, I was like, oh, I'm in love with that. And I love that silhouette anyway. I love that whole sort of 50s vibe with the pleated skirts and that A-line or full circle skirt look. But I have to admit, I'm finding as I get older, and I'm acting like that's something new. But anyways, I find as I get older and a little bit wider, that wearing a full circle skirt like that is just really adding to all of the bulk and width and everything else that's going on. And I need to find ways, like with this skirt that is pretty straight, right, to create a long, leaner line, especially because I have no torso to speak of. So it's just like these big boobies. I mean, they're not the biggest in the world, but just sitting on top of this, it just, you know, I just feel like it just sort of creates, I have to really try to create the whole waist thing, and then, you know, if I've got something else going on here that comes out, it's just, it's too much. I think the problem is that in my mind, I am 5'9", at least, right? Like I'm 5'7", 5'9". In reality, I'm 5'3", and so that is what I have to work with. Forget about my imagination or delusion. The reality is that I'm 5'3", curvy, short torso. We got to work with what we have. What can I do? So yeah, I have one other piece that I picked up from H&M. And I'm sorry if this is kind of piecemeal all over the place. That's the way I shop. I don't really do hauls where I go out and buy complete outfits. I'm really at this point just plugging holes in my closet. I've had a lot of my pieces for millennia. At least that's what it feels like. And So I'm constantly just looking for things to add to my collection, just to update them and keep them fresh and modern, right? Because I think you can find beautiful vintage pieces. That's what makes your outfit sort of really stand out and look different from just anything that's out there. Anybody can walk into Zara and put together an outfit, and I'm not saying you won't look fantastic. Of course you will. If it's a good outfit and if it suits you and if it fits your body type and all of the things. But I feel like what really sets someone apart, aside from of course adding beautiful and unique accessories, is also just having those pieces that are, you know, where'd you get that? Just something different. Like you didn't just walk into a store and just pull something off a mannequin and walk out with it. So I found these jeans at H&M that I've been looking for a long time. I never used to shop at H&M. I think I found it was a bit overwhelming in there, right? Go in and it's just like there's too much to look at and too much going on, and I don't even know where to start. So I never really shopped there. But I've started venturing in, and thank heavens, because I've scored all of these wonderful pieces. So I don't know if it's just them upping their game or just me becoming more cognizant of the fact that there are some great finds to be found there. I've been looking for cream jeans, cream colored jeans, for the longest time, but I wanted them to be a specific look, like wide leg, you know, a certain length, like long enough to cover my shoes and all of that, and I just couldn't find anything that fit the bill until I walked in. It was on the sale, in the sale section, and I found these jeans, and they are spectacular. Ta-da! Again with the texture, and look at the buttons. Gold, it's a button-up fly, and they're, well, gold tone buttons. Hope you can see that. And then the texture in these jeans, they're quite a good hefty weight, and they've got the stripe detailing, tone on tone stripes, and they are extremely wide-legged. So absolutely gorgeous, and I can't remember how much they were, but I'm pretty sure under $40. So happy about that. I decided to take them along with me to do the photo shoot, and it was a last minute decision, just because I wasn't really all that sure about the other looks that I had put together, and I thought, let me take something else just in case. I'll just throw together like a monochromatic look. And so I'm going to crop up some pictures, but I think we can all agree when we see them that this was my, what do I always say? Pièce de résistance. Yes, this was the pièce de résistance, because it turned out to be fantastic, and a fantastic shoot anyway, and sort of also playing into a little bit with the dandyism thing that's still going on. We're still talking about the Met Gala and all the looks, right? So yeah, new in, but with vintage pieces. Okay, so new in, the jeans. This shirt that I wore it with is an asymmetric linen shirt that I think I've had for a couple of summers now, and it's from Zara. Never worn it, but I thought it went perfectly with the pants. Okay, so got this stuff hanging out, and I guess there are probably like a myriad ways to wear this, but it has this piece, I suppose, that has buttons all the way down, right? This longer piece. But of course, as I just had it, you can take it up, throw it into through this loop here, and then it kind of has a cummerbund effect across the waist. So that's what I was wearing with the jeans, and this is the vintage piece. So this is an eBay find. I just really loved the color of it. Sort of that, I guess kind of like a butter yellow, like the trending color. I've had it for a few years. Oh, it's still got the cleaning tag in it. It's Brooks Brothers, and fully lined. And so that was the outfit. And I had my hat, that same hat, the Panama hat that I got in Panama. You can't go to Panama and not get a Panama hat. Come on. So that was the whole look. And I think it turned out really, really well. Better than I expected, because I wasn't even planning to shoot that look. But I was looking for something to round out, you know, the new in, and those jeans are new in. So I think that's it. That's it. What else can I tell you about? Pause. Let me at least tell you about the accessories in the photo shoot. So that gold thing I was wearing around my neck was actually just some kind of flexible wiry thing that I borrowed from my friend. So not mine. Can't tell you anything more about it. I was also carrying, in a couple of the looks, my YSL Mombasa raffia bag. So I've talked about this ad nauseum in my video on my YSL Mombasa vintage collection. So there you go. There's that. So everything old is new again. Yep. Okay, so the bag, and then the shoes. I wore my Proenza Schuler raffia mules. I love these shoes. And I had them on with the skirt look, the Zara skirt. I wasn't completely thrilled when I saw the pictures of the way this looked. I think, you know, the chunky heel with the skirt, that I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I wasn't really feeling it. So I don't know, maybe it's something I should try on again with like a ballet flat or a sandal or something, but this, I feel like has to be just the absolute right look. Maybe something longer, but it's also what I'm wearing with the cream wide leg denim from H&M, and I think it looks absolutely fantastic with that. They're really, really comfortable. I think like maybe 3 inches high, if that, and that's what I was wearing. So I just wanted to throw that in there. Oh, this necklace that I had on at the beginning of the video is a beautiful leather and bead necklace that I got from a store in Kensington Market. Kensington Market, if you've ever been to Toronto, is our funky, artsy area of town. Sort of like, I guess, New York's Soho, or London's Carnaby Street. You know, artists on the street playing music, lots of funky little thrift stores and home decor places, and great restaurants, and just the whole vibe. The whole place is a vibe. So this came from a store on that street, on Baldwin Street in Kensington Market, called House of Moses, and yeah, I just thought I'd throw that in there too. So that's it, folks. That's the haul. Sort of haul. That's the haul. for this video. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. If you stuck with me this long, thank you as always. And please like, comment, share, subscribe, all of that stuff. I'm hoping that we can build a really cool little community over here. And yeah, that's it. I'm out. Have a wonderful, wonderful, if I didn't mention this before, and I don't think I did, to all the mothers, mothers to be, have a wonderful Mother's Day. Sending all the blessings. And I hope that you all have a great day and get all the things that you want and ask for. And good food. Anyway, thank you for hanging with me. As I always say, if you come back, I'll come back. And we'll do this again next week. I'm starting to sweat. To get out of here. I left the fan on. I hope you can hear me through that whirring. I'm so sorry. Forgive me, but I had to do it. It's too hot in here. Okay. Anyways, folks, have a wonderful Mother's Day. Have a wonderful weekend. Have a wonderful week ahead, okay? And take care, and I hope to see you again in my next video. And thank you for hanging with me. Okay, bye.